What is up, my beautiful nerdy people? It is I, Rachel, here from the Otaku Review. How's it going? I am just going to do a quick haul video today as I went to MCM Comic Con last weekend. For those of you that are waiting on the little couple of parts of my Trump cosplay, I do apologise about the wait. Unfortunately, I was in a bit of a 2-day deadline rush, so there were some parts I didn't film, but I do have some footage of some little details, so I will post them up when I got time to edit them. But for now, I'm just going to show you some of the goodies that I picked up at MCM Comic Con, such as apparel, figures, and a few little bits and pieces. So I hope you will enjoy today's video. So first up, I'm going to show you some apparel that I got. So some t-shirts I got from a company called Hard Times Clothing. So this is the promo bag they had this year, because they usually have a different image on their bags every time. So there's a really cool realistic looking Entei, so the legendary Pokemon, and some EXs. So I've got two of these, so I'm going to use these as, cool nerdy bags. But anyway, I wasn't here for the bags, I was here for the shirts. So there's a couple that I got that I'm really glad I picked up because they were a limited edition for the convention. So first up, we have a My Hero Academia / Avengers crossover. So this is meant to, I think, be the previous movie to Endgame, I think. My brain can't think of the title. So obviously you got a One For All in the background with the Infinity Gauntlet looking pretty nasty. And then you've got All Might as Iron Man. And then you've got Deku, Ochio, and Bakugo in the middle there. And there's Izuraka kind of looking a bit like Hawkeye, which is a bit random. And then you got some of the new characters there to the side. There's even the principal down there as Rocket Raccoon, which is quite funny. And there's Endeavor and Izuku and Momo and Saburo and his Frenchie at the top there, just staring randomly. So I like this. It was pretty cool. So I got this on a offer they had on their table. So it was 3 shirts for $50. Pretty pricey, but these shirts are very good, high quality cotton fabric, and they're quite thick, and the images stay quite well as long as you hand wash them and dry them carefully and don't put them in a tumble dryer, obviously, like my mum did with one. So yeah, pretty darn sweet. Then the next one I got again was similar to the previous shirt. So again, another My Hero / Avengers crossover. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. I love the purple and the orange colouring. I love how All Might looks with his, heroic face. So again, you got Deku there as 4. The reason I got this shirt was pretty much because Bakugo was front and centre as Cap, because yay, I love Bakugo, he's best boy. And then you got some of the other characters there. So you got Lady Midnight on the corner. I'm not sure who that's meant to be as Captain Marvel. I think it's Momo, I'm not sure. And then you got Toga and Izuwara and all the other guys, and there's the pile guy, I can never remember his name. Miruno Tokuta, I think his name is. So yeah, looking quite sweet. So I love a shirt. And again, you got One For All, and in the background there is Thanos. So another cool shirt. And the next one I got wasn't My Hero Academia related. It is a Full Metal Alchemist shirt, and I love this. As soon as I saw the design on Facebook, it's like, I'm getting this because I love Full Metal Alchemist, and it's got Mustang and Lieutenant Armstrong on it, because you don't see a lot of merch with Armstrong. So I've only seen a couple of figures of him, and this really nice purple, white, and neon pink colour scheme with I can't remember which Pride this is. Is it Pride? I think it's Pride. Or it's Bradley's son. I know it's Bradley's son, but who's the one of the damn it, I cannot think today. One of the sins, basically, yeah, one of the homunculus, and yeah, it's the one that likes to eat people, basically, and is always lurking in the shadows. So I can't remember its name, but it's been so long since I've watched it. But I mainly got it because Mustang was on it, and I love this colour scheme, and yeah, Armstrong is badass. So I need to wear this shirt because it's one of the ones I haven't worn. And then the last shirt, I had to get this as soon as I saw it on their Facebook page, because as you all know, and you can tell from my cabinet, I'm a massive Dragon Ball fan. I had to get this shirt of First Form Lord Frieza, and he's stood on top of his floating pod and looking like he's about to do a death beam attack. And again, I love the purple and pink colour scheme. It just stands out so well. And I'd love to cosplay as First Form Freezer. That'd be one of my dream cosplays to do. So these shirts were £20 each. So I believe they are on offer for £20 on their site for a couple of days. So if you're interested in any of the shirts, I would highly check them out. They do other shirts. So they have a catalogue that they gave me. So here's a couple range of some of their shirts. They do pins as well. So they do like normal Avengers, Star Wars. Those are the Hero Academia ones they did. So Class A1 and Hero Endgame. So pretty cool. They did have other heroes, so they had ones of the villains. I would have liked this shirt, but I didn't want to spend all my money on just shirts, and I would have got Bakugo Best Boy as well. And they had some really other cool ones. They had ones of Trunks killing Lord Frieza as Mecha Frieza, the one of Gohan versus Majin Buu. I wasn't a big Majin Buu saga fan, and I would have loved the Demon Slayer and the Shield Hero one, but again, can't afford them all. And they also do a lot of really cool Borderlands and various other games, some Overwatch, and this Doom one was really badass as well. So, and oh, these Pokemon ones were on their stand as well, and these are just so super cute. I'd love this as a tattoo, to be honest, but I'm terrified of needles. So that was the Hard Times clothing. These items I got on Sunday, so if you haven't seen these, I'm surprised you haven't by now, because these have been pretty much advertised ever online. So these are a brand of figures or collectible figures called Tubs, and they are basically Tubs the cosplaying ducks, and they do various franchises. So they do Fallout, which are the ones I bought. Excuse me, my throat's going a bit. They do Ghostbusters. They do Destiny and Borderlands, I think I said, and yeah, they do for franchises. So once hopefully these kick off, they might do some more. So I bought these two for now because I love Fallout, not 76, just Fallout, Fallout 4, Fallout 3. So I bought the Nuka-Cola Girl duck, and I bought the T-51 Power Armor duck. So these are just figures, they're not ducks for baths, so don't give these to your kids because they'll just sink and then they'll get water trapped in them, and you can't squish the water out because they're a hard plastic. So here we have the duck in power armor, so obviously they've got all the details including the light, the mic, and literally all the nuts and bolts on the duck. If I had the skills to touch this up with paint and add some shadowing and stuff, I would, because it would look a lot better, because it's kind of a bit dull that it's all one plain grey and then one darker grey. But yeah, if I had the skills I would, but I don't really like wrecking collectibles, so if I got a professional to do it for me then I would. And they just literally sit in their little baths. You can have them like this, or you can display them without the tub on the top, or just, you know, take them out and display them how you want. So if I have the time, I want to put a shelf up above my dad's desk and make kind of a little Fallout shrine, so I can display all my merch, because I have so much but I've got nowhere to put it in my room at the moment. This is the next one. So this is the Nuka-Cola Girl duck. This is the one I've been looking forward to getting the most because I love the Nuka-Cola Girl. Mainly as the image, but not the duck. But it was just a fun thing to get for my collection. So as you can see, she's got a plastic dome. I'm a bit annoyed that there's a mould mark at the top, but not much I can do about that. And she's holding a little bottle of Nuka-Cola. So you can see there, just tucked under her wing. And she's even got all the details to the leather outfit and the jetpacks. And she's even got a little Nuka-Cola bubble gun. So yeah, I got these on the official Tubs stand for 2 for £20. I think they retail normally about £15 in game, so I saved a little bit of money, but I was glad I got them for my Fallout collection. Also in this collection they do a Vault Boy duck and Vault Girl duck, but I mainly wanted these two because I didn't want to spend £40 on just ducks. So those are the Tubs. Next up, I bought these figures from the Bandai stand, as usually me and my partner always hit Bandai first, because they usually have bargain buckets, but they didn't this year, so we were a bit disappointed, but they did have some cool figures nonetheless. So I bought this figure here. So this is from the EXQ series, and these figures are really nicely detailed. Obviously Van Presto Bandai, so these are usually core exclusives. So this is Rimuru from the Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime anime. If you've not watched it before, I highly recommend it if you love fantasy anime. It's got a slight dark twist, but still a bit of comedy mixed in. So yeah, this is Rimuru in his humanoid form, as usually he's in a slime form, so this is sort of him transforming from slime to his humanoid / dragon mode, because obviously he absorbed the dragon, so he can use dragon ability. And this is the figure itself, because I put it together just to save some time. So here's Rimuru in all his slime glory. So as you can see, there's a really cool like blue slime base, and there's like a blue paint at the bottom, and then it goes from a sort of a lighter sky blue to a darker blue up to his knees, where it transforms into his clothing. And there's really nice detail on the clothes itself. You can see all the detail of the fabric, kind of like a denim-y sort of fabric. And the face sculpt is really nice as well. Really cool details to the eyes. The hair sculpt's nicely done. There's a little bit of a mold mark on his face I can't get rid of, but I'm not going to attempt to scratch it off because I don't want to damage the figure. And the wingspan is really cool. That's what took up majority of the box, actually. So this came in 4 parts. So base, legs, torso, well 5 parts actually, head and the neck. So I love this figure, it's so cool. So it's just like Rimuru about to go into a sort of battle stance. He's trying to grab his katana. So really love that figure. There are more in this line. So there's the pink-haired demon girl. I can't remember her name. So I need to get that one next. And then hopefully they will release some when season 2 is out next year, which I can't wait because that anime is just so good. So that is the EXQ Rimuru. Next up, I didn't get this from Bandai. I got this figure from my good buddy from Neon Martian. He's a anime figure company that's based in my hometown, which I always say hello to him, and he always does me a great deal. So this is the Grandista My Hero Academia Deku figure. I've been after this for absolutely forever because online it goes for stupid money. It usually goes from £30 to £40 onwards, but I got this for £28, which is an absolute steal. So yeah, I always like to shop around at cons, and I always go for figures from my mate pretty much if there's anything I'm after, and I'll message him and see if he gets it. So here we have Deku in all his Grandista glory. So this is a pretty tall figure. As you can see, it's almost as tall as the box and bigger than my hand. So I haven't had a Grandista figure before. My partner's got a couple. He's got some from the Dragon Ball series and One Piece line. So they've only just started doing these, and they now just announced they're doing Grandista All Might, which is going to be bigger than this. It's going to be crazy. Unless they're going to keep it to the same scale as Deku, I don't know, but it's not going to look right if they do. But if they do a Grandista All Might, it'll be probably 2 boxes big and probably double the price. But anyway, this is a really cool figure. So again, Bandai do amazing work when it comes to figures. So look at the face sculpt. It's still got that nice sort of comic style shading, two-tone to his eyes, and the hair's got a really nice two-tone green, so it's all not just one blocky shade. And all the detail to his uniform is super cool, even down just to creases of the fabric. It just gives a lot more realism to the figure. I know it's anime, but you know, realism. And his shoes are really well sculpted, and his knee pads and everything, all the bolts, the laces, just a super nice figure. So I was absolutely stoked to get this. I bought this on Saturday, and so I bought this on Friday, and literally by Saturday they were gone. I'm not surprised for that price. So yay, really super stoked to get that figure. And next up we have some more figures. So again, we're going to go with My Hero Academia. So I bought these again from Bandai. These were £22 each, which was a really good price for these figures. These are from the Amazing Heroes line. So I've got these figures. I've got the Bakugo, Todoroki and Deku in this line, so very happy. And I've also got the All Might as well in the sort of standing pose. So I got the battling All Might one, and I forgot this boy's name. I really have forgot this boy's name. Oh, Ijiro Kurishima. Yeah, Rock Boy. So very happy to get these. These figures are actually pretty darn heavy, especially with the amount of resin that I've gone into them. So I do have to put All Might together because he is huge and comes in parts. And he has a massive base as well. So this is just the base stand, which is crazy. So there's the base. And so yeah, I was pretty stoked to get these because these were really tricky to win on claw machine games and stuff. So I kind of gave up and I thought, sod it, I'll see if they're at the con and see if I can buy them. So really glad. My partner, I was kind of tempted to grab one because even though he doesn't watch My Hero Academia, he actually likes All Might. And yeah, Chris Sabat just voicing All Might is just like, you know, win-win perfect because yeah, he's just awesome. Even though it's kind of weird, it's like a combination of when he's like in his normal form, he's Piccolo, and when he's in his super form, when he's in his normal form, he sounds more like Yamcha in a little bit, and then when he's like really angry, you can just hear the Vegeta in his voice. So yeah, I'm just gonna roughly put this together for now. So here is the All Might Band Presto. So looking pretty cool. I love the metallic on the belt. It just really stands out in the sun. And it's a pretty sweet action pose. I'm a little bit gutted there's a bit of a scratch on the stand, but it's going to be on my top shelf, so I won't be able to see it. So he's just in a really cool fighting stance. So it's kind of cool because the Deku and the Torodoki figure are also in action poses. I need to get the Bakugo in that line as well, but he's always the most expensive because he's like the most loved character. It's just that I think everyone just loves him because he's just such an arrogant bad boy. I love Bakugo, he's just such a great character, and the voice actor who plays him is amazing. Literally, as soon as you can hear him scream, you know who that voice actor is. So I'm just going to put Injiro together. So there's his body. He's got to find his head and his base. So let's put him together. Come on, there we go. So just put them together. So here's Enjiro. He's looking a little bit cross, but obviously he's in a battle stance, so he's gonna look a little bit mean. He's very scary looking, especially with those horns. So there's his outfit. I'm not quite sure why he chose cogs when he does a rock-based ability, because obviously as you can see he hardens his skin so it's like hard as rock, but he's still super cool, and I love all the detail to the boots. So it looks like leather, and all the creases in the fabric as well, and just all the tones to the skin and the hair sculpt and face sculpt is really super well done. So I am very, very happy with these figures. So that is the Hero Academia Amazing Heroes line. So hopefully they will do more. I'm hoping they're going to do more of the girls because I need to get Ochio, but she was selling for like £30 to £40 on most stands, which was disappointing. And they need to do Froppy. I'm sorry, they have to do Froppy at some point. They need to. Oh, and this was just a random little purchase I found on a craft stand. This was done by Geek Artsy. They do really cool Pokemon crafts, and they had these amazing terrariums with Pokemon figures in, and all these sort of displays in like libraries and river settings, and they had all these different Bulbasaurs with different flowers and plants on. Unfortunately, they ran out of the plants when I went back. They were all gone, so they only had flower ones left, so I bought this one because this was the cutest one with the cutest marking. So I adopted a Bulba baby. He was only £12, but to be fair, it was cool. It was kind of cool because all the funds half the proceeds were going to a wildlife trust, so that was cool. So I was glad to get a little Bulba. And next we have another little figure. This is the only little mini figure I got. This was of Froppy. This is from the World Trade Art Series Volume 1. So also in this series you can get Deku, All Might, Uchio, Tanaka, and Minata. I wanted my Froppy girl because I love Froppy. If you haven't seen my eater bag. So it's a really super nice figure, and I do have a lot of these in the Dragon Ball range, so I didn't open the stand because I didn't want to lose the base. So there's my little cute Froppy girl, so she'll be going with my figures. I'm going to try and get the rest if I can, and I love all the colours. This green just stands out. I wouldn't put this in my eater bag because I wouldn't want it getting scratched. So she'll be going on display, pride and place next to my figures. So super duper cute. She was £12. Usually average for a World Trading figure is about a tenner. Depending on the rarity of the figure, if it's like a really popular hero, then they will go for bigger. Obviously, if it's like a Broly sort of size figure, like 2 times the size of this, it will go for a lot more. But very happy I got Froppy. Also, just another little purchase I got was from a little sort of trade stand, well, more of a crafter stand. So I basically got some stickers and a pin, and this is from a company called Thumbs. They are very popular always at Expo. They do a lot of crossovers with Futurama, The Simpsons, Pokemon, Super Mario, and various other franchises. So they are a very good, cool company, and their artwork is amazing. And they had some Dragon Ball / Simpsons Futurama crossovers. My partner got some stickers and he showed them to me. And as soon as I saw them, I had to go and get them. So first up, I'm going to show you are the stickers. I only bought 3. So he did me a deal, did 3 stickers and a pin for a tenner, which is all right. So the first sticker I got is of Zeno, but has Ralph Wiggum from The Simpsons. So I really love the colours on this, and Ralph and Zeno was a perfect combo because they're literally like the same height and mentality, I would have to say. So I was pretty stoked to get that. Then the next one I got was of Lord Beerus as Bender from Futurama, which is pretty funny because obviously Beerus beer and he's drinking beer as Bender. So that was pretty random. He's even got the gold bracelets and the correct like tunic and everything, and he's the right colour. So that was really, really weird, but cool at the same time. So very happy with that. And this is the main reason I wanted to get the stickers, because as you know, I love Whis. He's like the best character in Super. I had to get this sticker, and this is of Leela Taronka as Whis. I would have thought they would have done her as Vados, but they didn't have Vados or Champas, but I'm happy with this. So these are probably going to go on my laptop if I've got any room. So very happy with that. And I also bought a pin of the same Leela / Whis crossover sticker. So here's a really cool enamel pin. I'm very glad to got this because, yeah, I love it. It's just so cool. It's got double back. So then when I have my new Dragon Ball Eater bag sort of together, this is going to go in there. So really, really cool. So yeah, if you want to go to Thumbs, go to their website or go to their Instagram and check this stuff out. And next up, we are on to the Pops. I'm not going to get them out the boxes because it'll take too long. I'm just going to show you the ones I got. Obviously, I needed to get the new ones from the My Hero Academia range. So I got Silver Age All Might in his teacher's uniform. Then I had Injiro in his superhero outfit. Then I had to get the bad guy, obviously, all for one. This is the normal variant. There are 2 versions. There's one of him with his like tendrils coming out doing an attack, which I'm getting via pop culture. Then I got Fumagaki Tokiyami, the bird boy. And then I also got Momo, because Momo is awesome, and she's my second favourite girl because she's a very, very smart, good tactician. And then the only other pops I got were a Overwatch pop from EMP. My partner spotted this for me because I've been needing this for my set, and I got her for a tenner, which was pretty sweet. Other stands were selling her for 20 plus and £20 to £30 onwards, which was ridiculous. It's also a Hot Topic exclusive, as you can see, and this is Tracer in her punk gear, which is a really cool neon pink, black and blue. So I'll be pleased to display that. And then the last thing I got was a Dragon Ball pop, because I had to get me some Dragon Ball stuff, obviously. So this is Porunga. So again, this is an EMP exclusive. I got this for £22, which is awesome because he normally goes for about £40. So very happy to get him to go with my Shenron. And that was about everything I got, guys. Everything else I had were kind of like booklets or posters. So I'm very happy with everything I got in my my haul. So I'm going to put all these with my collections now and try and find the space for them. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my video today, and I hope you stick around, and please like, share and subscribe and hit that notification button at the top so you get all my updates, and I hope you stick around. So I'm going to say sayonara, stay nerdy, stay happy, and keep collecting, guys. Bye!